Hey, this is Alex with 4.5, and today we're going to discuss 3 ways to switch your property management software without going through an immense, painful implementation process and losing your mind. Here with me is Alex Harleen. He is the CEO of Kinetic Consulting. Alex, how are you?
Hey, Alex, doing great. Great to be here.
Oh, awesome, man. Thanks for coming in. So, Kinetic Consulting, he does accounting for property management companies. So Alex is definitely in the know, and he's going to help us and demystify a little bit what are the steps, 3 steps to make sure that whatever software you're transitioning to, that transition is smooth. What are those, Alex?
Yeah, definitely. So I'll just say, first of all, the reason it's painful is because there's short-term pain associated with 3 groups of people: your owners, your company, and your tenants. So the goal with any successful software switch is to minimize the pain to those 3 groups of people. So to start with your company, I think it's really important to recognize, and what I tell my clients is that you have to acknowledge what your capabilities are as a company. A software switch is a big project. Do you have the capabilities to handle that switch, or do you need to seek outside help? So you need somebody to lead the project, which means they have to have accounting knowledge and software knowledge. So if that person's in your company, that's fantastic. But if you don't have that person in your company, it will create a lot of pain if you don't seek help outside from somebody like myself, a third-party consultant. The second thing for your company is to kind of recognize that this is a huge project and it will require a lot of man hours. So you have a ton of employees in your company. They all have responsibility. How much time can they dedicate to this project? With implementations I've worked with in the past, it's very helpful to hire somebody to do data entry part-time. That way your property managers can focus on what they do best, and they don't have to worry about this kind of intense process. So that's really important. If you do that, it will be a lot easier to switch for your company. So the second thing you want to think about are your owners. How do you make this process work well for your owners, and how do you make them excited about this new software? So the reason you're switching is there are a ton of great new benefits to new software. You'll lease properties quicker, you'll get higher rent, your marketing will be more effective, your maintenance will be more effective, you'll collect rents faster and pay your owners faster. But it's important to communicate all that to your owners. So many companies switch software and they don't really think, am I selling my owners on the software? They're used to the old reports, the old system. Change is hard. So what I recommend you do is you meet with your biggest owners and say, okay, here's what the old reports look like. Here's what the new reports look like. Here are the benefits. We're switching the software so we can better serve you. So meet face-to-face with your biggest owners. For the rest of your owners, send out a really detailed email explaining, here are the benefits. We're really excited about this. You should be too, because it's going to make your properties more profitable and get you better tenants and all the things that are important to you. It's going to help us deliver to you.
Actually, you know what? The marketer in me, and I appreciate, and wants to just say, okay, wow, this is a great opportunity to organize a meetup for your owners. That's how I would do it, because you have local owners. Most of them can attend, not everybody, but you can telecast your meetup and advertise free snacks. And it's a great opportunity for you to talk about your other services in there. Bring in maybe somebody like your attorney or your accountant or somebody like that, or your tax preparer guy to do a presentation for your owners. Ask for referrals. Man, what a great way to enhance your customer experience face to face. Hear people's concerns. Show them the actual reports. Show them the new software and why you're switching to it. All the security, all the reasons. Man, what an opportunity to build strong customer bonds with this. Hi, Alex. What do you think?
Absolutely. For so many companies, this is a painful process. Their owners complain that the reports don't look the same. But like you said, if you take it as an opportunity instead of as something that's going to be painful, then you have an opportunity to sell your owners on your services, increase their trust in what you're doing, and potentially get new clients from it. So absolutely, I think that's great advice, Alex.
Awesome. So we have so far. Make sure you have talented help. In other words, proper talent for the task, which is, a guy like you, a consultant, if you don't have an internal person familiar with the software and accounting principles and methods. Hire somebody to enter your data. Don't put it on your property managers. You can get people for minimum wage to do this, college interns or something like that. And the second thing is make sure you communicate with the owners and hopefully do a meetup like this and get more out of it than just telling them about the new software. And what's the other thing? What else you got?
Yeah, so the third thing is managing expectations for your tenants. So oftentimes what I see is very disruptive in a software switch is you're switching your tenants over to a new method of paying. Probably your new software is going to have an online tenant portal where they can make their online rent payments. With tenants, it's very easy for them to pay late. If you have a new software, it's an excuse for them to pay late, which means your owners receive their money late. And that makes the owners unhappy about the new software and creates pain and phone calls for your company. So what I recommend at least a month ahead of time is you communicate with your tenants. I guarantee that the new software you're signing up with will have a handbook that will detail how tenants can sign up for the portal, make the rent payments, what the benefits are for the tenants, all that information. So you just got to make sure you have really good communication with your tenants. That way, when you switch over to the new software, they'll pay the rent on time, and you're happy and your owners are happy.
Oh man, awesome! Those are good 3 tips. Alex, if people want to find you and talk to you, how would they seek you out?
Yeah, so all you need to do to reach out to me is go to my website, kineticconsulting.com, and you can either shoot me an email or give me a phone call, and we can talk.
Awesome. So we'll have the link to Alex's website in this article as well as in this video. Guys, thank you very much for listening. I hope if you're switching software, you're going to use the tips. And if you need to call Alex, go ahead and do so. He's a smart guy. He'll help you out. Thank you for your time. See you next time.